Hello everyone, welcome to the video. This is the second video in CSAT mathematics series and which is the last one. So in this video I will deal with the other three topics which I have mentioned in the first video. And I am Sreenivas Teja. I have secured All India Rank 1 in SSC CGLE 2019 and this is briefly about me. So I have scored 724.36 out of 700 in CGLE 2019. With a perfect 200 out of 200 raw score in Tier 2 mathematics. So this we have discussed in the first video, so I will skip it. So this number system and HCF and LCM topic is done in the first video, and in this video we shall discuss these three topics. So first is averages. So what is an average? So average is the central or mean value of a set of numbers. So when there is a set of numbers, the average represents the central or mean value. So for example, let's say there is a set of numbers like 40, 45, 50, 55 and 65. So in this you can see it is a set of 5 numbers. So how shall we find the average of this set? So to find the average, we have to add the all elements in the group and divide it by the number of elements in the group. So in this case, what is the average? So the average in this case will be, first add the all elements in this group, like 40 plus 45 is 85, 85 plus 50 135, 135 plus 55 is 190, 190 plus 65, it is so 255 by 5. So what is the average? 51. So this so in this way we'll find out the average. So few important formulas which you need to remember. So for a consecutive natural numbers, so as you know, the average is equal to sum of elements, sum by number of elements in the group, right? So let's say there are n natural numbers. So you know the formula for the sum, right? So sum is n into n plus 1 by 2. So divided by number of elements is n. Let's say n. So this n and n cancel out. So the average of n consecutive natural numbers is n plus 1 by 2. So similarly, let's say there is like 1, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, like this it is still n square. So what is the average in this case? Again sum by number of elements. So here again the elements is n. So the formula for the sum of squares of first n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6 divided by n. So this and this goes. So the average is n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. So similarly, cubes. So average of cubes of first n natural numbers. So it will be like this: the 1, 2 cubed, which is 8, 27, 3 cube, 64 dash 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 till n cube. So for this again the average is sum by n, as there will be n elements. So sum is equal to you know the formula for sum of sum of cubes of n natural numbers. It is n square into n plus 1 whole square by 4. So divided by n. So n cancels out. N into n plus 1 whole square by 4. So this formula is sum of cubes of first n natural numbers. So next there can be some patterns, like for example, see in the last slide it is there. Yeah, if you take this pattern here, see the pattern goes like this: 1, 2 is for 2 times, 3 is there for 3 times, and like this n is there for n times. So we have to find out the average. So for this, first we have to find out sum. So sum is equal to, we can see 1 plus 2 is for 2 times, so it is nothing but 4, plus 3 is there for 3 times, so 3 3 is a 9, plus like that it will be n is there for n times, right? So n square. So this is nothing but sum of squares of n natural numbers, which is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. So number of elements. So the number of elements here is n is equal to, see 1 plus 2 is there for 2 times, plus 3 is there for 3 times, like that dash 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 n is there for n times. So it is nothing but sum of n natural numbers. So number of elements is n into n plus 1 by 2. So therefore average of this group of numbers goes like this. So sum by number of elements, right? So sum is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6, by number of elements is n into n plus 1 by 2. So n into n plus 1, n into n plus 1, 2 1s are 2 3s are. So therefore average of this pattern is 2n plus 1 by 3. So next is like a arithmetic progression. So next there can be a arithmetic progression, for which how we can find out the mean. So let's say a1, a2, a3 dash 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 an is in arithmetic progression, is in AP. Then the average of this becomes a1 plus an by 2. So first term plus last term by 2 will be the average of arithmetic progression. First plus last term by 2. So these are the basics which you need to know in dealing with the average problems. So now let's solve some problems. So the average marks of 100 students were given to be 40, okay, and it was found that marks of 1 students were 53, which were misread as 83. So it is telling that there were 100 students and the average of 100 students is 40, and also they are telling that one student marks were actually 53 but they were misread as 83. So it means 30 marks extra were added to the sum of total marks, like total marks of all students. So we have to remove that 30 marks and find out the average. See, instead we can do like this also. So what is the, so the new average will be 40 minus, so how much we have to reduce? 30 by total number of students 100. So 40 minus 0.3 will be our new average, which is 39.7. So it can be done in other way also. So first we have to find out the sum. What will be the sum? N into average. So 4000. Now there were 30 was added extra, right? So we have to so new sum will become 4000 minus 30. This 30 we have to subtract. So 3970. So what is the new average? So number of students will be 100 only. That doesn't change, right? So new average will be 3970 by 100, which is 39.7. So next question. So the average score of a batsman after his 50th innings was found to be 46.4. So number of innings is equal to 50. Then the average was found to be 46.4. So after 60th innings, so after he played 16 innings, so let's say new number is 60. So his average score increased by 2.6. So the new average becomes plus 2.6. They are telling it increased by 2.6. So it is 49, right? So they were asking what is the average score in last 10 innings. So let's say in his last 10 innings, the average score is A. So now the total number of innings 60 into average 49 is equal to the sum of total number of runs in first 15 innings. So total number of runs is nothing but average into number of innings plus total runs in last 10 innings. So number of innings 10 into the average which we need to find A. So this is 0 2 9 4 0 is equal to 50 into 46.4. It is 464 into 5. 5 4s are 20, 5 6 are 30, 32, 2320. 2320 plus 10a. Therefore, a is equal to 294 minus 232, right? So, which is 26. So, 62 is the right answer. So, basically, I'll explain you again. See, the question states that in the first 50 innings, the average of the batsman is 46.4. So, and they are telling after 60 innings, his average increased by 2.6, which becomes 49. So now they were asking what is this average score in last 10 innings. So I am just equating the overall score. I mean total number of runs. See, total number of runs after 60 innings is nothing but number of innings into average, right? So 60 into 49 is equal to, so total number of runs scored in first 50 innings, which is nothing but number of innings into average again. So 50 into 46.4 plus total number of runs scored in last 10 innings again, which is nothing but 10 into average of the last 10 innings, which we need to find out. So like this, if we solve, it will be 62. Next, suppose the average weight of 9 persons is 50 kgs. So the average weight of first 5 persons is 45, whereas the average weight of last 5 persons is 55. So the weight of the fifth person is. So they are telling A1, A2, A3 like this. So A9, the average weight is 50 kgs. So therefore we can say that 1 A1 A2 plus A3 dash 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 A9 is equal to 50 into 9, right? So 9 persons are there, average is 50. So total will be 450. So again they are telling average weight of first 5 persons. So A2 till A5 is 45. So this is the sum. So 45 into 5, which will be 225. So again they are telling the average weight of last 5 persons. So last 5 persons means 9, 8, 7, 6 and 5. So it starts from A5, A6 plus dash 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 A9. So the sum of weights of last 5 persons will be 55 into 5, right? So this is 275. So we can see if we add these things, it will be like A1 plus A2 dash 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 A9 plus 1 A5 will be extra. See, there are 2 A5s, right? So plus A5, which will be 225 plus 275, which is 500. So now they are asking weight of fifth person. So see here, this is A1 plus A2 plus A3 dash 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 A9. So let's say this is 1. So here also the same, A1 plus A2 plus dash dash A9 is there. So in this place we can put 450, right? So 450 plus A5 is equal to 500. So what is the weight of fifth person? A5 is equal to 50. So next is, there are 13 two-digit consecutive odd numbers. So they are telling consecutive odd numbers, like it is like 3, 5, 7 like this. So if 39 is the mean of first 5 such numbers, so obviously if there are 5 odd numbers, so the logic says that the mean is nothing but the one which sits at the third place. So they are telling 39 is the mean of first 5 such numbers. So here it will be 39. So from this we can construct, right? So this will be, so they are telling these are all consecutive odd numbers. So this will be 37, this will be 35, this will be 41, this will be 43. So they are now asking what is the mean of 13 numbers. So 13 means the middle one is at 7th place, right? So there will be 6 this side, 6 this side, and 7th will be the middle one. So this will be nothing but the mean. So here see, find out the 7th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6th one will be 45 and our 7th one will be 47. So 47 is the answer. So I'll explain again. So they are telling there are 13 two-digit consecutive numbers. So 13 two-digit consecutive numbers will be 13. So they are telling 39 is the mean of first 5 such numbers. So first 5 such numbers. So I told you like if you see as per the logic. So if the numbers are consecutive, The mean is nothing but the one sits at the center for this. See, even if you add all these things and divide by 5, you will get 39 only. So if they are telling 39 is the mean of first 5 numbers, means 39 sits at the third place. So with this we can construct the sequence like this. They are telling the sequence is nothing but consecutive odd numbers. So this place will be 37, this will be 35, this will be 41, 43. So now they are asking to find out mean of all 13 numbers. So if for 5 numbers, if the mean sits at third place, means for 13 consecutive odd numbers, the mean sits at 7th place, because this side 6 will be there, this side 6 will be there. So what is the 7th number? We can see from here. 5th is 43, 6th is 45, and 7th is 47. So 47 will be the answer. So next question is, 3 years ago, average age of husband, wife and child was 26 years. And the average age of wife and child 5 years ago was 20. So the present age of husband is. So let's say the present age of husband is H, and the present age of wife, let assume present age of husband is H, present age of wife is W, and present age of child is 6. So what are they telling? 3 years ago. So 3 years ago means from everyone's age we have to remove 3, right? Because everyone will be 3 years younger, 3 years back. So H plus W, W minus 3 plus C minus 3. So now they are telling the average age is 26. So average is 3 is equal to 26. So we can, from this we can say H plus W plus C minus 9 is equal to 3, take it this side, 17. So from this, what is H plus W plus C? It is 87, right? So next they are telling average age of wife and child 5 years ago. So wife and child 5 years ago means they will be 5 years younger by 2, because only wife and child. 2 is 20. So from this we can say wife plus child minus 10 is equal to 40. So nothing but wife plus child is equal to 50. So now they are asking the present age of husband. So here H, substitute W plus C is 50, right? So 50 is equal to 87. Therefore H is 37. C is the right answer. Next. So the average score of 40 students in a class test is 45. So there are 40 students in the class and the average is 45. So now they are telling, later on it is found that at 2 places. So at 2 places 25 is read as 35. So actually it is 25, but it is read as 35 at 2 places, means 25, 35. And at one place 38 is read as 32. So now if you see, actually it should be 25, but it is read as 35. So 10 extra is there. Here it is 10 extra, here it is 10 extra, and actually is 32 and it is read as 36. So 6 is in lacking here. So overall it is 14 is extra, is in excess. So now they are asking what is the actual average, right? So now what we have to do? So from this average we have to remove, so because 14 is in excess, we have to remove 14 from sum, but as we are finding the average, 14 by 40, which is number of students. So here for 45 minus see this, so 7 20 means 0.35, right? So it is 44.65. So I'm telling at 2 places 25 is read as 35, means 20 is in excess than actual, and at one place 38 is read as 32, means here 6 we have to add, means overall 14 is in excess for our sum. Actual sum is 14 less than the sum which is in error. So to find out the new average we have to reduce, like we have to subtract from original average excess sum by number of students. So from this we will get the answer. So the next question is, the average of 18 numbers is 42 and the average of last 10 numbers is 40. The average of first 5 numbers is 44 and the 7th number is 6 less than 6th number and 7 less than 8th number. So we'll break down the question. So first now they are telling average of 18 numbers is 42. Therefore the sum of 1 to 18 will be 18 into 42, right? So which is 18 to the 36, 756. So the total sum is 756. Now they are telling last 10 numbers. So last 10 numbers will be from S9 to 18, because we have to remove the first 8 numbers. So for the last 10 numbers, they are telling average is 40. So 40 into number of numbers, last 10, right? So n is 10, so 400. So if we subtract this from this, we can get S1 to 8 is 356, because S1 to 8 plus S9 to 18 will be the total sum, right? So S1 to 8 will be 368, means first sum of first 8 terms, A1 plus A2 dash dash A8 is 356. So again they are telling the sum of first 5 numbers, so S1 to 5. So the average of first 5 numbers is 44. So the sum of first 5 numbers will be 44 into 5, because number of terms is 5, is 220. So from this we can say that A6 plus, so now if we subtract this from this, we will be only left with 3 terms, right? So this is 6th term, 7th term plus 8th term. So which will be 356 minus 220. This is 220, 44 into 5. So which is 136. So now they are telling 6th term as see, 7th number is 6 less than 6th number and 7 less than 8th number. So let's take 7th number as A. So they are telling 7th number is 6 less than the 6th number. So the 6th number will be A plus 6, right? So only then the 7th number is 6 less than 6th number, and it is 7 less than 8th number. So the 8th number will be A plus 7, because 7th number is 7 less than 8th number. So what will be the sum here? 3A plus 13 is equal to 136. So 3A is equal to 123. So A is 41. So they are now asking average of 6th and 8th. So what is the 6th one? If A is 41, the 6th one is 47, plus if 8th term is A plus 7. So 41 plus 7, 48. So they are asking the average of 6th and 8th. So 47 plus 42 by 47 plus 48 by 2, which is 47.5. I'm just see, I'll explain again. See, now first they are telling the average of 18 numbers is 42. So now we have to find out the total sum. So S1 to 18 will be number of terms into average, which is 756. So next they are telling average of last 10, means last 10 means S9 to 18, means sum of 9th term to 18th term, which will be 40 is the average, into 10 is 400. So now we will get from these two, S1 to 8 will be this minus this 356. And then they are telling the sum of first 5 numbers, I mean the average of first 5 numbers is 42. So the sum of first 5 numbers will be 44 into 5, which is 220. So we were left with only 3 terms. From 8 terms we are subtracting 5, right? So we are left with A6 plus A7 plus A8 is equal to 136. Now they are telling the 6th number is 7th number is 6 less than 6th and 7 less than 8th number. So we took 7th number as A, then the 6th number will be A plus 6 and 8th number will be A plus 7. So the sum of this is 136. So we got A as 41. So from this they are asking us average of 6th and 8th number. So 6th number will be 41 plus 6, 47, and 8th number will be 48. So their average is 47.5. So next is the average of 28 numbers is 77. So the average of first 14 numbers is 74. Average of last 15 numbers is 84. If the 14th number is excluded, what is the average of remaining numbers? See, they are now telling the average of 28 numbers is 77. So first find the sum of 28 numbers. So S1 to, I mean you can write A1 plus A2 plus dash dash dash. Let's say A1 A2 are terms, dash 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 A28 is equal to 28 into 77. It is just sum of all numbers, which is average into number of elements. So now they are telling first 14 numbers. So A1 plus A2 plus dash 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 A14 will be average is 74, which is 14 into 74. So last 15 numbers. So last 15 numbers, if you see, last 15 means first 13 we have to eliminate, because total there are 28. Last 15 means first 13 will go. So it starts from A14 plus A15 plus dash dash dash. A28 will be what they are telling. It is average is 84 and number of terms is 15, right? So 15 into 84. So now they are telling ki, if the 14th number is excluded. So for this we need to find out the what is 14th number. So so if we add both these, what will be the resultant thing? A1 plus A2 plus A3 dash 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 A14 plus A15 plus dash 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 till A28 plus 1 A14 will be extra, A14. So this is equal to we can see here, we can take 14 as common, right? 14 6 are. So 14 if you take common, 74 plus here 6 will be there. So 15 6 are 90. So which is nothing but 14 into 168, or else 28 into by 2, 84. So just to simplify the calculation, I am writing like this, because here also there is 24 is there. So now sorry, this is like 164, right? 90 plus 74, 164. So this will be 82. So A1 to A28 plus A14 is equal to 28 into 82. So now in this place we can put this thing. See, A1 plus A2 plus A28 is 28 into 77. Therefore 28 into 77 plus A14 is equal to 28 into 82. Therefore A14 is nothing but 28 into 77, 82 minus 77, which is 5. So now they are asking to find the if 14th number is excluded. So they are now telling to exclude from this sum, we have to exclude A14 and find out the average of remaining number. So from 28 number, if 14th number is excluded, then the new N1 becomes 27, because there are total 27 and they are asking us to exclude 14th number. So new number of elements will be 27. So what is the new sum then? From this we have to remove this, right? Because this is A1 plus A2 plus dash 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 till A28. From this we need to exclude the 14th number. So new sum will be 28 into 77 minus A14, which is 28 into 5. So here 28 common means 28 into 72. So then the new average will be S1 by N1. So 28 into 72 by 27. So 9 3s are 9 8s are. So 28 into 8 is 8 8 is 64, 8 to the 16. So 224 by 3, which is 3 1s are 3 7s are 21, 1 4. So 3 4s are 12.66. So 74.66 will be new average. So which is 74.7 approximately. So I will explain this question again. See, they are telling the average of 28 numbers is 77. So we know the sum is equal to average into number of elements. So I am just writing down the sum here. A1 plus A2 plus dash dash dash. A28 will be 28. See, this is number into average. Again they are telling the average of first 14 numbers, means A1 to A14 will be 74, which is 14 into 74. Then they are telling the average of last 15 numbers. So last 15 numbers means we have to remove first 13, right? So it starts from 14. So A14 plus A15 dash 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 A28 will be 15 into 84. So if we add both of this, it will be like this. A1 plus A2 plus dash 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 A14 plus A28 and 1 A14, there are 2 A14s. So 1 A14 will be extra, is equal to, so I am taking 14 common here. So 14 if you take common, 74 plus 14 6 are 84, right? So 15 into 6 90. So which is nothing but 14 into 164, and I have written it like I have taken out 2 from here. So 28 into 82, because here 28 is there, I have put like this. So now the A14, so we can find out from this equation A14, because this is nothing but 28 into 77. So if you substitute 28 into 77 plus A14 is equal to 28 into 82. So then A14 will be 28 into 5. So now they are telling to exclude the 14th number from 28 numbers and find out the new average. So if we exclude one number from 28, the new number of elements will become 27. And the new sum will be 28 into 77 minus A14, which is 28 into 5. So the new sum is 28 into 72. Then the new average will be sum 28 into 72 by 27, which will be 74.66 or 74.7. So next, the total number of students in two classes A and B is 98. So let us say A will be the number of students in class A and B will be students in class B. So which is, they are telling 92. So the number of students in A is 30% more than that of B. So if we take number of students in B as X, then number of students in A will be 30% more, right? Then 130 by 100 into X. So let's find out A and B first. So 130 by 100 plus 1 into X is equal to 92, right? So 23 by 10 X is equal to 92. So 23 ones are 22 fours are, so X is 40. So B is equal to 40 and A is equal to 13 by 10 into 40. So 13 into 4, it is 52. So now they are telling the average weight of students in B is 50% more than the average of A. So let us say average of A is, let's say average of A is 2x. Because it is 50%. You will get to know it clearly why I am taking 2x after we discuss about the percentages. So now what will be the average of B? They are telling it is 50% more. So 50% more means 1 plus 1 by 2 into average of A, which is 2x. It means 3 by 2 into 2x. So average of B will be 3x. So which is 50% more than average of A. So they are telling the average weight of all students in A and B is 56. So total number of students is 92 and their average is 56. Then the average weight of students in B is. So it will be like this, the equation. So average of A into number of students in A plus average of B into number of students in B plus is equal to A plus B into total average, which is 56, right? So from this we can say that A is 2x into 52. So 104x plus B is 3x and 40. So 120x is equal to A plus B is 92. 92 into 56. So this is 224x is equal to 92 into 56, right? So let's cut it by 8. So 8 2s are and 8 8s are. Here 8 7s are. So 7 ones are 7 4s are. So 4 ones are 4 23s are. So X is 23. So now what they are asking, what is the average weight of students in B? So they are asking to find out AB. So AB is nothing but 3x. So we got X as 23, then 3x is 69. So I will explain this question again because it is little complex. So first they are telling total number of students in two classes A and B is 98. So I am taking number of students in class A as small a and number of students in class B as small b. So the A plus B is 92. Then they are telling the number of students in A is 30% more than that of B. Means if number of students in B is, let's say it is X, then the number of students in A becomes because 30% more, right? So 130 by 100 into X, which is after substituting this 130 by 100x and x in this, we got A as 52 and B as 40. So I hope it is clear till this point how we got this. So next they are telling average weight of students in class AA is, average weight of students in class B is 50% more than that of students in class A. So because the reference here is class A, I am taking class A average as 2x. So then it is, so average weight of class B is 50% more than average weight of class A. So 50% more means we have to add x, right? So it becomes 3x. So average weight of class B is 3x. So then they are telling the average weight of students of all students in A and B is 56. So the formula will be like this. So the average weight of A into number of students in A plus average weight of B into number of students in B is equal to total number of students into average weight of all students taken together, which is 56. So now I substituted the things. I got the x as 23. So they are asking what is the average weight of students in B. So the average weight of B is 3x. So 3 into 23, which is 69. So the next topic is percentage and ratio. So this is one of the very important and difficult topics when it comes to SSC CGL mathematics. In this topic we need to remember many facts, actually many numbers, and we need little deeper understanding of certain concepts. So but when it comes to CSAT, what I found is like this topic, the questions which are being asked are not that tough. Mostly they are basic and moderate level. So I'm not going too deep into the conceptual things. So let's start with percentage. So what is a percentage? So basically percentage means expressing a quantity with respect to some fixed quantity. Means we have to express a quantity with respect to one more fixed quantity. Means by treating this fixed quantity as 100, we will express this quantity. So for example, let's see here. So A as a percentage of B means if we are expressing A as a percentage of B means we are treating B as 100. Like so when we are treating B as 100, we are expressing the value of A with respect to B as 100. So for example, see if I say my score in 10th is 75% means whatever may be the total marks, I have scored 75% of those marks. So if the total marks are 600, then my score will be 75% of this, means 450. If the total score is for 1000, then I have scored 750. So basically percentage means expressing a quantity with respect to some fixed quantity, means as a part of 100. So what so by expressing the quantity in percentage, it serves for the purpose of comparison. So for example, see here, see if A says I got 180 out of 300, but B says he got 200 out of 400. So on the face of it, it looks like B has scored more, like 180, like 200 is more than 180, right? But if we see here in comparison, so A has scored 60%, means 60% of 300 is 180, right? But B has scored just 50% because this paper is out of 400 and he has scored 200, means he has scored 50%. So who performed better? Here A performed better. So here A has performed better. So using percentages, it will serve for the purpose of comparison. Okay. So so percentage and fraction are a ratio. So so usually fraction will be in terms of 1, but percentage will be in terms of 100. Like see here. So this is so next is percentage and fraction. So we know this. So the next is percentage and fraction. So we know the percentage is used in terms of 100. Like we'll say out of 100, the percentage will be expressed with reference to 100. But whereas the fraction is expressed in terms of 1, like 2 by 3, 1 by 5. So it is so with reference to 1. With reference to so expressed with reference to 1. So we see we can use fraction and percentage interchangeably as per our convenience. In some problems using percentage may be convenient, or in some problems using fraction may be convenient. So for that we need to know how to convert a fraction into percentage. See, let us see 1 by 5 is a fraction. In order to express this as percentage, we need to multiply with 100. So it becomes 20%. So let's say if there is 25% is there, in order to express this in the fraction, we need to divide it by 100. So 1 ja 4 ja. So 25% can be expressed as 1 by 4. So you need to remember this thing is, in order to convert So you need to remember this. So in order to convert from fraction to percentage, we need to multiply the fraction with 100. And in order to convert the percentage to fraction, we need to divide it by 100. So next is like, so these are some important percentages and corresponding fractions which we need to remember. See, we can see this 100% is nothing but 1. 90% means 9 by 10. 80% means 8 by 10. 70% is 7 by 10, or in terms of ratio it can be like 0 0.9, 0 0.8, nothing but 9. See corresponding values. 9 by 10 is nothing but 0.9. 8 by 10 is nothing but 0.8. 7 by 10 is nothing but 0.7. So like this, you can just pause the video and go through once, and even remember these things. So 30% means 3 by 10, and it is 0.3. So like this. So just pause the video and just either note down them or just remember them by looking at the screen itself. So next is, see what are the important fractions with base as 3. So see, 33 1 by 3% or 33.33% can be expressed as 1 by 3 or 0.333. So this 3 will continue actually. So means recurring digit. So the 66 2 by 3% means in fraction it is expressed as 2 by 3. So 133 1 by 3% can be expressed as 4 by 3, and 166 2 by 3% is 5 by 3. So so remembering these things can be helpful to solve the problems. See, even we can convert. Let's see how to convert. I will show you. See, there is 166 2 by 3%, right? So this can be written as 100% plus 66 2 by 3%. So 100% plus 66 2 by 3 means 66 3 is 198 plus 2 is 200 by 3. So in order to convert this percentage into fraction, we need to divide this by 100, whole by 100, means 100 by 100 is 1, plus 200 by 3 by 100 means 2 by 3. So which is nothing but 5 by 3. So in this way, we can convert percentage into fraction, but these are the few percentage to fraction conversions which we need to remember in order to solve the problems easily. Okay. So similarly, next is the important fractions with base as 4. So 25% is nothing but 1 by 4. 75% is 3 by 4. Similarly, 125% means 100 plus 25. 100 plus 25%, right? So means 1 plus 1 by 4, which is 5 by 4. Similarly, 175% is nothing but 7 by 4. Next, important fractions with base as 5. So 20% is 1 by 5, 20 by 100. 40% is 2 by 5. 60% is 3 by 5, or similarly like this. 140% is 7 by 5, and 180% is 8 by 5. So important fractions with base as 6. Similarly, 16 2 by 3% is expressed as 1 by 6, and 83 1 by 3% is 5 by 6. So similarly, 116 2 by 3% is 1 plus 1 by 6, so 7 by 6. Similarly, 183 1 by 3% is 1 plus 100 plus 83 1 by 3%, means 1 plus 5 by 6 is nothing but 11 by 6. So these are the important fractions with base as 8. So 12.5% is 12.5% is expressed as 1 by 8. 37.5% is 3 by 8. 62.5% is 5 by 8. 87.5% is 7 by 8. And these are the important fractions with base as 9. So when the base is 9, the single digit will recur like this. See, 1.9 is nothing but 0.1111, which is nothing but 11 1 by 9%. So 11 1 by 9% can be expressed as either 1.9 or 1 by 9 or 0.111. So 22 2 by 9% is nothing but 2 by 9, or the same can be expressed as 0.22222. It will go on like this. So similarly, 4 by 9, 5 by 9, 8 by 9. So these are the percentage to ratio conversions. So this is important fractions with base as 11. So in this, see, two digits will repeat. So 9 1 by 11% is nothing but 1 by 11, and it can be expressed as 0.0909 dash dash 0909 will repeat like this. So 18 2 by 11% is 2 by 11, and 0.181818 it will recur like this. So similarly, other fractions 3 by 11, 4 by 11. So some other important fractions. See, 1 by 25 is nothing but 4%. So if you can see 1 by 25 into 100, nothing but 4%. So similarly 1 by 15 is 62 by 3%. So if they gave 62 by 3%, so we can take it as 1 by 15. And 1 by 20 is 5%. And 1 by 40 is 2.5%. So why I put these slides is, we need to know the connection between percentage and fractions. Like in some questions, using percentage will be easier to solve the question, and in some questions using fractions will be easier to solve the questions. So depending upon the question, we use the fraction and percentage interchangeably. And I suggest you to remember these things, but not for the exam which is about to happen in 3 days, but later when if you are giving an exam in future or any other aptitude exams, it is really helpful to remember these fractions, because remembering these will save our time in exam. So next is see, for example, if they say a number is increased by 25%, so then how will we take? See, let us assume the number is x and it is increased by 25%. Then we will take, see, 25% we know, right? 1 by 4 means it is increased by 1 by 4 into x. So we will take 5 by 4x. So to avoid the fraction, if we assume this as 4x initially, then the increase in number will become 5x. So we can even take like this, or we can take x and 5 by 4x. So whatever is convenient for you, you can take. So similarly, for example, let us say a number y is increased by 20%. So then 20% means 1 by 5, right? So if it is y, then increased means 1 plus 1 by 5, which is 6 by 5x. So otherwise we can take initially the number as 5y and the new number becomes 6y. So let's take one more example. See, for example, let there is a number a and they will say this number is increased by 33 1 by 3%. So we know that 33 1 by 3% is 1 by 3 from the previous tables. Or else we can convert it like this here only. See, 33 these are 99 plus 1 100 by 3%. So in order to convert it into ratio, we need to divide by 100, right? So they are telling this a is increased by 33 1 by 3%. Then what is the new a? So a into 1 plus 1 by 3. So 4 by 3a. So similarly, let's say b is there and it is reduced by 62.5%. What is the new value of b? See, there is b. See, we know 62.5% is nothing but 5 by 8. So when we convert it into ratio, so it is reduced by 62.5%, means the new b will be 1 minus 5 by 8. So the new b will be 3 by 8b. New value of b will be 3 by 8 into b. So like this we need to use the percentage into fractions conversions for our convenience in solving the problems. Okay. So let's start solving the problems. So what is the question here? P scored 40 marks more than Q in an examination. If Q scored 10% less marks than P, how much did Q score? So they are telling P has scored 40 marks more than Q, and they are also telling Q scored 10% less than P, means Q score is 90% of P, means 9 by 10 into P. I'm just converting it into fraction. So they are asking what is the score of Q, right? So here see, P can be expressed as 10 by 9 into Q, right? So substitute this here. So 10 by 9 Q is equal to 40 plus Q, right? So if we get Q this side, Q by 9 is equal to 40. So what is the value of Q? 360. So they are telling Q is 10% less than P, means Q is 90% of P, right? So the answer will be 360. Second, so here they are telling student multiplied a number with 3 by 4 instead of 4 by 3. So there is 4 and 3 in the denominator. So the LCM is 12, right? So let us assume the number be 12x. So it will be, so if we assume the number as 12x, then there will be no involvement of fractions, because 12 is divisible by both 4 and 3. So actual, see, then now see, so we have assumed the number as 12x, right? So a student multiplied with 3 by 4, so he multiplied with 3 by 4. So what student did? 3 by 4 into 12x means 9x instead of 4 by 3. So what he has to do originally, he should multiply it with by 4 by 3. So this is wrong and this is correct. Okay. So if we multiply it by 4 by 3, what will we get? 16x. So now they are asking what is error percentage. So error percentage means correct minus wrong by correct number into 100. So here error percentage, here original number is, or original or correct is 16x. So 16x minus wrong is, so what we got is 9x by 16x into 100. So x will go. So it is 7 by 16 into 100. 4 4 ja 4 25 ja, right? So it is 175 by 4%, or 4 1 ja 4 4 ja 16, 4 3 ja 0.47 ja 5 ja. So 43 point. So error is 43.75%, or 175 by 4, or 43.75%. So this is the answer. So the next question is, a man completes 7/8 of a job in 21 days. How many more days will it take him to finish the job if the quantum of work is increased by 50%? So let us assume the work as J and the rate of his doing as A. So we know work is equal to rate into time, right? This formula we know. So here they are telling he finished 7/8 of a job in 21 days. So the job is 7 1 ja 7 3 ja, it is 24A, right? So then the quantum of work is increased by 50%. So the new job will be 50% more than this. So 50% more means what will be the fraction of multiplication? So 1 plus 50 by 100, which is 1 by 2. So we have to multiply 3 by 2. So the new work will be 3 by 2j because it is 50% increase. So it will become 3 by 2 into 24A, which is 36A. So the time taken for him will be 36 now. So they are asking how many more days it will take. So originally it is taking 21 days. Now it is, if the quantum of work is increased by 50%, it is taking 36 days. So how many days are increased? 36 minus 21, it is 15 days. The next question. So in a class, 60% students are from India and 50% are girls. So let us assume there are 100 people in a class. So now they are telling Indian. So 60% are from India. So we can say 60 are from India. So because 60% of 100. So we are assuming it is 100 are from 100 students are there. Then how many are from outside India? Foreign, let's say foreign, 40, right? And again they are telling, so this is division into Indian and foreign. Now girls and boys. So 30% of Indian students are girls. So they are telling 30% of Indian students are girls, right? So 30% of 16 is 18. So Indian students 18. So among Indian students 18 are girls. So 42 are boys, right? And they are telling 50% are girls. So among 100, 50 are girls and 50 are boys. So now they are asking what percentage of foreign students are boys. So here foreign students 40 are there. In Indian students 42 are boys. So how many boys are there total? 50 are there. So in Indian students 42 are boys. So among 40 students only 50 minus 42, 8 will be boys and 32 will be girls, right? So now they are asking what percentage of foreign students are boys. So 40 students are there, foreign students, and 8 are boys. So what is the percent? Into 100 means 8 1 8 5 so 20%. So I will explain again. See, now we are assuming there are 100 students in a class. So they are telling 60% are from India. So 60% means 60 are from India and 40 are from foreign, right? And they are also telling 50% of students are girls. So here 50 are girls and 50 are boys. So now they are telling 30% of Indian students are girls. So in Indian students, 30% means 18 are girls and 42 are boys. So in Indian students, 42 are boys, but total there are only 50 boys. So how many are left? 8. So 8 will be foreign boys. So now they are telling what percentage of foreign students are boys. So there are total 40 students and 8 are boys. So what is the percent? 20%. So next question. So as a result of 25% hike in the price of rice per kg, the person is able to purchase 6 kg less rice for 1200. What is the original price? See here, see if we consider P as price per kg and C as consumption and T as total cost, then T will be equal to price per kg into consumption. So this is the basic concept in this. So price per kg into consumption equal to total price. Okay. So now let us consider. So since they are talking about 25% hike, so it involves 1/4, right? Ratio means 4 will be involved. So let us take original consumption as original price as 4x. Okay. So they are telling price is increased by 25%, means 1 plus 25% means 1/4, right? Means 25/100. So 5/4 we have to multiply with 5/4 for 25% increase. So the new price becomes 5x. And let us say the consumption is C. So they are telling they have purchased 6 kg less rice as the price is increased, and both cases the amount is 1200 only. So now see here 4x into C will be equal to 5x into C minus C, because the price is not changing. Price is same. Here also 4x into C is equal to 1200. Here also 5x into C minus 6 is equal to 1200. So here x will go. So bring this 4c here. So 5c minus 4c is equal to c, and 5 into 6 is 30. This will come this side. So c is equal to 30. So now what they are asking, what was the original price per rice, original price of rice per kg. So they are asking this 4x. This is original price. So 4x into c, 30 is equal to 1200, right? So what is the original price? 4x is equal to 1200 by 30 is 40. So the original price is 40. So I am just taking the price as 4x because when 25% is involved, 25% the fraction is 1/4. So if you take it as 4x, the increase in the new price will become 5x. Then it will be easy to calculate like this. Rather than involving fractions, I am just avoiding it by taking this as 4x. I hope it is clear. So now A and B are two heavy steel blocks. B is placed on the top of A. Then the weight is increased by 60. So they are telling when B is placed on A, the weight of this is increased by 60%. So let us, this is A, this is B. So let us assume weight of A as 100. So when B is placed on this, they are telling it is in the weight, overall weight is increased by 60%. Means the total new weight becomes 160 as 60% is increased. So obviously as A is 100, the weight of B will be 60. So now the total weight is 160. So now they are telling how much weight will reduce with respect to total weight when B is removed from the top of A. So when B is removed, then again the weight will become 100. But now the total weight is 160, right? So they are asking with respect to total weight how much is reduced. So with respect to total weight, how much is reduced when the B is removed? 60. See, now the weight is 100. So how much is reduced? 60. 60 with respect to total weight. So now total weight is 160 into 100. So 15 4 ja, 4 4 ja, 2 to the 5 ja. So 75 by 2, which is 37.5%. So 37.5% rate is reduced. So I will again explain. See, they are telling basically on A, when B block is placed, the weight increases by 60%. So I assume weight of A as 100, and as when B is placed, the weight increased by 60%, means total weight became 160. So out of this A is 100, so B is 60. So they are telling when B is removed, how much weight will reduce with respect to total weight. So here total weight is 60, and when B is removed, 60 is reduced. So in order to convert it into percentage, 100. So it will give 37.5. Okay. So in a city, 12% households earn less than 30,000 per year. So less than 30,000, 12% households are earning. And they are also telling 6% households earn more than 2 lakhs. So more than 2 lakhs, 6% households earns. And 22% households earn more than 1 lakh per year. So more than 1 lakh, 22%. So it means, so from these two we can say that, see, from this we can say less than 1 lakh will be 78%. Obviously more than 1 lakh, 22% means less than 1 lakh is 78%. And 1 lakh to 2 lakhs, it will be, see, 2 lakh, 6% earn more than 2 lakhs and 22% earn more than 1 lakh. So between 1 lakh and 2 lakh, 22 minus 6, 16% will earn between this. So now they are telling 990 households earn between 30,000 and 1 lakh. So 30,000 and 1 lakh, 990. So here we can see less than 1 lakh, 78% are earning. And in that 12% earns less than 30,000. So with these two we can say that, see, less than 1 lakh, 78% are there, but less than 30,000, 12% are there. So between 30,000 and 1 lakh, 78 minus 12 means 66% will be there between 30,000 and 1 lakh. This 66% they are given as 990. So from this 1% will be 990 by 66, which is 690, 15. So the 1% corresponds to 15 here. Okay. So now what they are asking, how many households earn between 1 lakh and 2 lakh per year. So 1 lakh and 2 lakh per year, 16% households are earning, right? So 1% corresponds to 15, means 16% means 16 into 15. 15 6 are 90, 240. So our answer is 240. So this is just basic mathematics. See, I will explain again. See, they told 12% households earn less than 30,000. So 12%. And 6% households earn more than 2 lakhs. And 22% households earn more than 1 lakh. So from this, if 22% earns more than 1 lakh means 78% earns less than 1 lakh. And also from these two, we can say that between 1 lakh and 2 lakh, 60% is there, 16%. And again they are telling 990 households earn between 30,000 and 1 lakh. So from these two we can say between 30,000 and 1 lakh, 66% households will be there, and this 66% is corresponds to 990. It means 1% is equal to 15. So now they are asking how many households earn between 1 lakh and 2 lakh, which is 16%. So 1% is 15 means 16 into 15, 240. So next, two members X and Y are respectively 20% and 28% less than a third number Z. So they are telling Y is Z. So they are comparing both X and Y with respect to Z. So they are telling X is 20% less than Z and Y is 28% less than Z. So let us take Y as 100. So they are telling X is 20% less than Z, means X will be 80. And Y is 28% less than Z. So Y will be 72. So now they are asking by what percentage is number Y less than number X. So here less than number X means our reference is X. And by what percent Y is less than X. So Y is less than X by 8. So 8 into 80. So percentage means 10%. So next question. The monthly average salary paid to all employees of a company was rupees 5,000. The monthly average salary paid to male and female employees was this much respectively. Then the percentage of males employed in the company is. So let us say a number of males is F and number of females is F. So this is number of males, this is number of females. So basically they are telling the average salary paid to all employees of company is 5,000. So total salaries paid is equal to 5,000 into M plus F, because this is the total number of employees and this is the average salary. So again they are telling the average salary paid to male and female employees is this and this respectively. So the total salary can be written as average salary paid to males into number of males plus average salary paid to females into number of females. So these two are equal. So total salary remains the same. So if we equate these two, we can see 200M is equal to 800F. So M is equal to 4F. So if number of females is X, then number of males is 4X. So they are asking percentage of males employed in the company. So percentage of males is 4X by total number of employees 5X into 100. So 80%. So 80% are males. Okay, next question is, in a test, a candidate attempted only 8 questions and secured 50% marks in each of the questions. If he obtained a total of 40% in the test and all questions carries equal marks, how many questions were there in the test? So let us say there are n questions in the test and each question carries m marks. So in the question they are telling, so let us say like this. So this is number of questions in the test and this is marks per each question. So they are telling he attempted only 8 questions and he secured 50% marks in each question. 50% means 1 by 2 into m. So, and it is given that he obtained a total of 40% in the test. So 40% means 2 by 5, right? 40 by 100. 2 by 5 in the test means what is the total number of marks in the test? N into m. See, number of questions into marks per each question. This is the total number of marks and he obtained 40%. So they are asking how many questions are there. So m and m will get cancelled. 2 1 ja, 2 4 ja, 2 1 ja, 2 2 ja. So n is 10. So there are total 10 questions in the test. Okay. Out of total 120 musicians in a club, 5% can play all 3 instruments: guitar, violin and flute. So it happens so that the number of musicians who can play any 2 and only 2 of the above instruments is 30. Means they are telling the number of musicians who can play any 2 but only 2. So only 2, these 2 can be any 2, either violin and flute or either guitar and violin or either flute and guitar is 30. And the number of musicians who can play guitar alone is 40. So what is the total number of those who can play violin alone or flute alone? So these kind of questions we should solve using Venn diagrams. So now how, like there are 3 items, right? So the Venn diagram will be like this. So let us say this represents guitar, this is violin and this is flute. So they are telling total 120, right? And they are telling 5% can play all 3. So what is all 3? This part is all 3, right? So this is 5%. 5% means 1 by 20. So 1 by 20 of 120 is 6. So this is 6. And they are telling those who can play any 2 or only 2. So if we see this part, this is guitar and violin. If we see this part, this is guitar and flute. If this is this part, flute and violin. So let us say this is A, this part is B and this part is C. So basically they are telling musicians who can play any 2 and only 2 is 30. It means they are telling A plus B plus C here is 30. And this inside part, this let us say D, that we got as 6, right? So now they are telling the musicians who can play guitar alone. See this thing, guitar alone means this thing is 40. So let us say that is G is equal to 40. So now they are asking what is the total number of those who can play violin alone or flute alone. So they are asking this plus this. So we have to subtract from 120 all this. Then we will get those who can play violin alone or flute alone. So let us add all this. So 30 plus 40 is 70 plus 6 76. So 120 minus 76 is 44. So 44 can play either flute alone or guitar or violin alone. So in a group of persons, 70% persons are male and 30% are married. 30% of the persons are married. If 2/7 of male are married, what percent of females are single? So again the same. Let us assume there are 100 persons in the group. So they are telling 70 are male, and so that means 30 will be female, and 30% of persons are married. So married is 30. So they are again telling 2/7 of males are married. So 2/7 of males means 20 are married. So out of 30, males are 20, means females are 10. So 10 females are married. So they are asking what fraction of females is single. So 10 are married means total 30 females are there, and 10 are married means 20 are single. So what fraction are single? 20 by 30 is 2 by 3. 2/3 of females are single. Simple. So in an election, two candidates participated. 20% voters did not cast their vote, and 60% votes out of polled votes were declared invalid, and winner gets 75% of the valid votes and wins by 1500. So find the number of people in voter list. So let us go sequential wise. So let us assume V be the number of voters in the voter list. Okay. So now they are telling 20% did not cast their vote. It means 80% cast their vote. 80%. So those voted are 80%, means 8 by 10 into V. So in this they are telling 600 votes are declared invalid. So out of this 600 are invalid. Therefore valid votes will be 8 by 10 V minus 600. So there are two candidates A and B. So they are telling winner gets 75% of valid votes. So he got 75% of valid votes. So it means this guy would have got 25% of valid votes because only two are there. So and wins by 1500, means A got 1500 votes majority, means A minus B is 1500. So A minus B is 50% of valid votes, right? So 50% of 8 by 10 minus V minus 600 is 1500. So if we solve this, what can be it? So 1 by 2 into 8 by 10 V minus 600 is equal to 1500. So this is 4 by 10 V is equal to this is 2 1 ja 2 300 ja. So if we bring 300 here, it is 1800. So V is 4 1 ja 4 450 ja. So V is 4500. So like this, if we solve sequential wise by writing like this, the problems with this kind. So like this, if you write sequentially, this problem can be easily solved. Next, if each side of a cube is increased by 20%, the volume of cube will be increased by. So let us say the side of a cube is A. So what is the volume of the cube formula? It is A cube. So now they are telling each side of a cube is increased by 20%. Increased by 20%. So what will be the new side? So 120 by 100 into A, which is 12 by 10A. Okay. So the new volume will be A1 cube, which is 12 by 10 into A whole cube. So what is 12 cube? 12 cube is 144 into 12. 48. 12 4 ja 48 plus 12. 12 4 ja 48. 48 plus 4 52. 12 1 ja 12 7. So this is 1728 by 1000 whole cube. So how much percentage it is increased? See, we have to so this is new volume. So how much percent? This is old volume and this is new volume. So how much it is increased? 728 by 1000 into A cube. So we need to find the percentage with respect to original volume, right? So A cube into 100. A cube 10. So 72.8. So 72.8% is increased. Okay. Next question is, the monthly expenses of a person are 66 2/3% more than her monthly savings. If her monthly income increases by 44% and her monthly expenses increase by 60%, then there is an increase of 1040 in her savings. So what is her initial expenditure? So the concept in this is income is equal to expenditure plus savings. So this is basic concept, basic formula or concept, whatever you can say, savings. So now they are telling expenses is 66 2/3% more than savings. So this 66 2/3% corresponds to fraction 2/3, right? If we convert 66 2/3% into fraction, it is 2/3. So basically, if we take savings as 3x, then expenditure will be 5x, because 66 2/3% more means 1 plus 2/3 into savings is expenditure. So if we take savings as 3x, then expenditure will be 5x. So the income will be 8x, and they are telling the income increased by 44%. So if it is in terms of 100, then it will be easy for us to calculate. So let us say this income is let us multiply this with 25. It will be 200x, and this will be 125x. I am doing this just for our convenience, okay? And this is 75x. So now this is our initial assumption. Now this becomes our initial assumption. So we are assuming that income is 200x, then the expenditure will be 125x and savings will be 75x. So now they are telling the income increased by 44%. So 44% increase means, so 44 by 100 into 200x means 44 by 100 into 200x is increase 2x. So 88x is increased. So the income becomes 288x. Okay. Then also her monthly expenses also increased by 60%. So 60% increase means 60% corresponds to 3/5, right? So increase in 60% means we have to multiply this thing with 8/5 to get new expenditure. So 8/5 into 125x will be 525. Yeah. So 5 into 25 into 8 is 200x. So this will be, see, then this will be saving is equal to income minus expenditure. So 288x minus 200x is 88x. So now how much they are telling, her monthly savings increased by rupees 1040. So this increase, how much it is increased? 13x. This is equal to 1040, means x is equal to 13 manja 1380. So they are asking what is her initial expenditure. So what is her initial expenditure? See, this is expenditure. So we assumed her initial expenditure as 125x. So 125 into 80 means 0, 4, 2, so 10,000. So her initial expenditure is 10,000. So I will explain again. See, the basic concept in this is income is equal to expenditure plus saving. So right now they are telling the expenses of a person, means expenditure is 66 2/3% more than savings. Means 66 2/3 means fraction is 2/3. They are telling 2/3 more means 1 plus 2/3 will be the factor. So if we take savings as 3x, then the expenditure will be 5x, because it will be multiplied with 5/3. Then income becomes expenditure with savings 8x. So because the percentage 44 is involved, I took this as 200x, means I multiplied this with 25, this with 25 and this with 25. So this 200x, 125x and 75x will be my initial values. So I assume these as my initial values. Now 44% income is increased. So the new income is 44% increase means 288x, and 60% expenditure increase by 60% means 200x. Now this minus this is our new savings. So new savings is 88x. So they are telling the savings increased by 1040. So how much the savings has increased? 13x. So 13x is equal to 1040 and x is 80. So they are asking what is her initial expenditure. So her initial expenditure is 125x. 125 into 80 is 10,000. Okay, next problem is a reduction of 21% price of an item enables a person to buy 3 kgs more for rupees 100. The reduced price of item per kg is. So we know price per kg into consumption is equal to total price. This is the basic concept here. So let us write old and new here. So they are telling price is, if the price is P, it is reduced by 21%, means 79 by 100 into P is our new price, because it reduced by 21%. And if his consumption initial is C, he buys 3 kgs more, but amount remains same, 100 into 100. So now as the amount remains same, this P into C is equal to this into this means 79 by 100 p into c plus 3. So this p gets cancelled out. So 100 by 79 into c is equal to c plus 3. So 21 by 79 c is equal to 3, which gives c is equal to 79, 3 1 3 7 79 by 7. So from this we can find out p. So because from this p into c is equal to 100, right? So p into c is 79 by 7 is equal to 100. So what is p? 7 by 79 into 100. So now they are asking reduced price of item. Means reduced price means new price, which is 79 by 100 p. 100 into p is 79, 7 by 79 into 100. So the new reduced price is 7 rupees. So a student secures 25% of marks and he is failed by 210 marks. But if he scores 55% of marks, he is passed with 240 marks. Find passing percentage. So let us assume total marks is m and passing marks as p. So they are asking passing percentage. Passing percentage means p as a percent of m we need to find out, because m is total marks and p is the pass marks. So passing percentage means p as a percentage of m. Okay. So now they are telling student has scored 25% of marks, means 25% m, and he failed by 210, means he got 210 marks less than the passing percentage. Okay. Now if he gets 55% of the marks, he's passed with 240, means he got 240 more than passing percentage. So now what we will do, we have to find p as a percent of p m, right? So we have to eliminate this and this. So this is 7 see, this is 30 into 7, this is 30 into 8, right? So multiply this whole by 8 and multiply this whole by 7, so that this is minus and this is plus, these two will get cancelled out. So I will show you. So if we multiply this whole with 8, it becomes 200 by 100 m is equal to 8p minus 1680, right? And this becomes 7 5 are 35, 7 5 are 35, 385. 385 by 100 m is equal to 7p plus 1680. So if we add both these two will get cancelled. So 15p is equal to 200 plus 585, 385. So 585 m by 100. So 15 ones are 15, 3 are 45, 135. So 15 nines are 135. So p is equal to 39 by 100 into m. So we have to find out this only, p as a percentage of m. So here p as a percentage of m only it is being shown. So p is 39% of m. So 39% is our answer. Okay, next question is, a person divided certain sum between his three sons in the ratio 3:4:5. Had he divided the sum in 1:3, 1:4, 1:5, the son who got the least share earlier would have got 1188 more. The total sum was. Let us say three sons are A, B, C. So initially, let us say total sum is S. So it is divided in the ratio 3:4:5. And if it is divided in 1:3 1/3:1/4:1/5, then the son who got least share earlier, so this A got least share here because 3, right? He would have got 1188 more. So now convert it into normal fraction. So normal ratio. So 3, 4, 5. So the LCM is 60, right? So multiply this whole with 60 to get new ratios. So 20, so 60 by 3, 20 is to 15 is to 12. So here see, here 3 by, so the share of A originally is 3 by 12 into S, right? S is the total sum, so S by 4. Here new share of A is 20 by 47. 20 plus 15, 35 plus 12, 47 S. So this minus this is this. So 20 by 47 S minus S by 4 is 1188, and we need to find the S. So here we can see 33. So 24 is 80. 80 minus 47, 33 S by 47 into 4 is equal to 1188. So 11 3s are 11 1s are 0 8. Okay, 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 3 6 are. So it will be 47 into 4 into 36. So let's find out. So 36 into 4 is 144 into 47. So 7 4 is 28, 7 4 is 28 3, 7 1 is 7, 1008. So 4 4 is 16, 4 4 is 16 plus 1 17, 4 1 is 4 5. So it is 8 6 7 6. So 6 7 6 8. So 6 7 6 8 will be the total sum. In a school there are 60 more girls than boys. If the number of girls are increased by 10% and number of boys is increased by 16%, there would be 36 more girls than boys. So what is the total number of students in the school? So boys and girls. So let us assume number of boys as x. They are telling there are 60 more girls than boys. So girls become x plus 60. So if the number of girls is increased by 110, so the new number of girls is 110 into x plus 60, and number of boys also increased by 16%. So number of boys increased by 16% means this is the new amount of boys. So now they are telling there will be 36 more girls than boys, means this is equal to 36, because girls are 36 more than boys, means 36. So now what we can do, bring this thing this side. So it will be 16x by 100 is equal to, here 66, right? This will go, this will go, 11 6 is 66, minus, if 36 goes this side, 36. So sorry, this is 6x. 116 minus 110 is 6x. So 6x by 100 is equal to 30. 66 minus 36. So x is 500. So what they are asking, what is the number of students in the school? So initially the number of students in the school is both sum of these 2x plus 60, right? So x is 500. So 2 into 500 is 1000 plus 60. So 1060 is our answer. This is our answer. So the population of town is increased by 16 2 by 3 in the first year. Next year it is decreased by 37.5%, and in the third year it again increased by 57 1 by 7%. If the population of the town becomes 16500 in 3 years, find out the initial population. So see, let us assume the initial population as S. So first year they are telling it is increased by 16 2 by 3%, and by second year it reduced by 37.5%, and in third year it is again increased by 57.5%, by 57 1 by 7%, and finally it is 16500. So this kind of problems, converting the percentage into fraction will be very helpful. So 16 2 by 3% increase means, see, 16 3s are 48 plus 2 50. 50 by 300 means 1 by 6. So it is increased by 1 by 6 thing. So this I becomes, so 1 plus 1 by 6 means after first year it becomes 7 by 6 into I. And so in the second year it is reduced by 37.5%. So 37.5% is 3 by 8, that we know. See, 37 into 2, 74 plus 1, 75 by 200, which is 25 3 are 25 8. So 3 by 8 reduced, means it is reduced by 3 by 8 means it will be multiplied by 5 by 8, because 1 minus 3 by 8. So this is at the end of second year, and in the third year it is again increased by 57 1 by 7%. So 57 1 by 7 we have to convert it into the ratio. So 7 7 is 49, 7 5 is 35, 399 plus 1. So 400 by 7 means the fraction which gets increased is 4 by 7. So 1 plus 4 by 7 means after third year, because it is increased by this percent, means it will be multiplied by 11 by 7. So this, after 3 years, this population is equal to 16500, right? Sorry, 165,000. So now see, 7 gets cancelled out. So 5 ones are 5 3s are 15 and again 15, so 33,000. So 11 ones are 11 3,000. So what is the initial population? 8 6 are 48. 48 into 3000, which is 8 3 are 24, 8 3 4 are 12, 12 plus 2 14. So 144,000 will be the initial population. This is your answer. So see, I will explain again. See, I am taking initial population as I. So they are telling in the first year it is increased by 16 2 by 3%. Okay. So 16 2 by 3% when converted to fraction is 1 by 6. So it is increased by 1 by 6 fraction, means it should be after first year it should be multiplied by 7 by 6. And in the second year it is decreased by 37.5%. So 37.5% corresponds to 3 by 8, and they are telling it is decreased by 37.5%, means we should multiply the first year population with 1 minus 3 by 8, which is into 5 by 8. So in the third year it is increased by again 57 1 by 7%. So this 57 1 by 7, when we convert it into fraction, it is 4 by 7. So because here it is increased, we are multiplying it by 11 by 7, which gives the population after 3 years. So this is 11. So this is they have given this as 165,000. So after calculation we got this I as 1,44,000. Next is monthly incomes of A and B are in ratio 3:5 and the ratio of their savings is 2:3. If the income of B is equal to 3 times the savings of A, what is the ratio of expenditure of A and B? Okay, so income is equal to expenditure plus saving, this we know, right? So let us take A and B. So they are telling the incomes of A and B are in ratio 3:5. So let us take income of A as 3x. So B income will be 5x. Next they are telling their savings, this is savings, this is expenditure. Okay, the savings are in ratio of 2:3. So let us take this as 2y and this is 3y. So now they are telling income of B, which is 5x, is equal to 3 times savings of A. Savings of A is 2y. So y is equal to 5 by 6 into x. So let us substitute y as 5 by 6x. So this will be 5 by, so 2y means 5 by 3x. So saving is 5 by 3x, and here 3y means saving of B is 5 by 2x. So we know income is expenditure plus saving. So expenditure is income minus saving, right? So 3x minus 5 by 3x will be his expenditure. So his expenditure will be 4 by 3x here. Here 5 minus 5 by 2x is 5 by 2x. So they are asking the ratio of expenditures of A and B. So 4 by 3 is to 5 by 2. So multiply both sides with 6. So if we multiply both sides with 6, 2 ja means 8 is to 3. 5 into 3 is 15. So 8 is to 15 will be our answer. In an election of two candidates, 20% did not cast their votes. 500 votes are declared invalid. The winner got 50% of the total number of votes of people who can vote, and 1 by 25,000 votes. Find the total number of people who can vote. So again we will go sequentially. So let us say V is the number of people in the voter list, means that is now total number of people who can vote. Okay, so they are telling 20% did not cast their vote. So number of people who are voted is 80%, means 8 by 10 into V, right? And they are telling 500 votes are declared invalid. So what are the valid votes? 500 declared invalid means 8 by 10 V into 500 is our valid votes, right? So now they are telling there are two persons contested, A and B. So they are telling winner A got, so let us say A is the winner, 50% of total number of people who can vote, means A got V by 2, 50% means, and he won by 2,500. So whatever B got, he won by 2,500. So what will be the votes secured by B? So these are the valid votes and these are the votes got by B. So number of valid votes minus votes got by A will be the votes got by B, right? Because see, number of votes got by A plus number of votes got by B will be the number of valid votes. So A got V by 2. So number of valid votes minus V by 2 is the votes got by the V. So the number of votes got by V is 8 by 10 V minus 500 minus V by 2. So they are telling A won with majority of 2500, means A minus B is 2500. So V by 2 minus 8 by 10 V minus 500 minus V by 2 is equal to 2500. So this V by 2 minus into minus plus, right? So V by 2 plus V by 2 is V, and V minus 8 by 10 V is 2 by 10 V. See, if we get this V by 2 out, minus is there. So minus into minus is plus. So V by 2 plus V by 2 is V, and minus 8 by 10 V is 2 by 10 V. So is equal to minus into minus. So it is plus 500. If we take here minus 500, so it will be 2000. So 1000. So V is 10,000. So they are asking find the total number of people who can vote, right? So number of people who can vote is 10,000. So let us see this again. See, simple, I am going sequential wise. So there will be two candidates in an election, and so V will be the number of people who can vote, means voter list. So 20% did not cast their vote. So people who are voted is 8 by 10 V, 80%. So among this 500 votes are invalid. Means what is the valid votes? 8 by 10 V minus 500. So now let us assume A won the election. So they are telling A got 50% of total number of votes. So means A got V by 2 votes. And he won by 2500. So this is his majority. So A minus B will be 2500. Okay. So because this is, so number of votes got by A plus number of votes got by B will be our valid votes, right? So valid votes minus votes got by A will be the number of votes B has got. So as we know that A won the election with 2500 majority, A minus B will be 2500. So V by 2 minus this number of votes got by V will be 2500. So upon performing the calculation, the number of people in the voter list will be 10,000. Okay. Two vessels A and B contain mixture of milk and water. So this is milk, this is water, A and B. Okay. So the ratio is 2:7 and 11:4. So let us make the ratios similar. Okay, so 7 plus 2 is 9 and 11 plus 4 is 15, right? So if we multiply this with 5 and this with 3, so the overall sum will be equal. So multiply this with 5. So the ratio will be 10:35 A. So now this will go. This will be into 3, means the ratio of B is 33:12. So the overall ratio is same, but I'm just changing the thing into, like I'm just changing this into similar, like 10 plus 35 is 45, this is 45. So now they are telling both vessels are mixed in the ratio of 2:5. So this is 2, this is 5. Find the ratio of milk and water in the new mixer. So it is just simple. So new ratio will be 2 into 10 plus 5 into 33 is to 2 into 35 plus 5 into 12. This is milk and this is water. So 2 into 10 is 20 plus 33 into 5 is 165. So this is 185 is to, here 2 into 35 is 70 plus 5 into 12 is 60, right? So this is 185 is to 130. So this is 26 into 5 is 185 by 5 is 37. So the ratio is 37 by 26. So I will explain again. So they are telling there are two vessels A and B. Okay. So milk and water is there. So milk and water is 2:7. Here it is 11:4. I am just multiplying this ratio both sides with 5 and this with 3 to make the sum of the ratio is equal. So this is 10 is to 35 will be our new ratio. Here 33 is to 12. Actually this is the same as this ratio, but just I am making these things equal. So now they are telling they are mixed in 2 is to 5 ratio. Find the ratio of milk and water in new mixture. So the new ratio will be, so 2 into 10. So this is milk, right? This is milk. So 2 into 10 plus 5 into 33 is to 2 into 35. 2 into 35 70 plus 5 into 12 60. So this is 2 10 are 20 plus 165. 185 is to 130, which is 37 is to 26. So a person has only 1 rupee coins and 2 rupees coins with him. If the total number of coins he has is 90 and the amount with him is 150, then the number of 1 rupee and 2 rupee coins are. Let us assume number of 1 rupee coins as X and number of this as Y. Okay. So total number of coins with him is 90, means X plus Y is equal to 90. But amount with him is 150. So amount will be like X into 1 plus Y into 2. Because every 2 rupees coin is like worth is 2, right? So 2y. So subtract this from this. So y is equal to 150 minus 90, which is 60. So x is 30. So there are certain number of ants and spiders. Ants and spiders. Okay. So let us say ants is A and this is B. Number of ants and spiders. So if the heads are counted, there are 40. So ants and spiders will have only one head. So A plus B. So one head only, right? So A plus B is 40. But number of legs is 190. So we know ants will have 6 legs each, and spider has a 8 legs. So 6A plus 8B is equal to 290. So so multiply this with 6 and subtract this from this. So 6A plus 6B is equal to 6 into 40 is 240, right? So 8B minus 6B, this will get cancelled out. So 2B is equal to 50. So B is 25. So number of spiders is 25 and this is A is 15. So ants is 15 and spiders are 25. They are asking ratio of ants to spiders. So 15 is to 25, which is 3 is to 5. So next is A invests 1/8 part of the capital for 1/4 of the time. B invests 3/7 part of remaining capital for 3/4 of the time, and C invests rest of the capital for whole time. Find the share of B in total profit if total profit is rupees 52,000. So see, this concept is, see, the profit is proportional to investment into time of investment. See, means profit earned is directly proportional to amount invested into amount of time which we invested this amount. So here let's see. So A, B, C, right? So let us assume investment is I. So he is telling A has invested I by 8 part of capital for 1/4 of the time. Let us see total time as T, means he has invested for T by 4 time. So B invests 3/7 part of the remaining capital. So what is the remaining capital? See, A has invested 1/8, right? So the remaining capital is 7/8i. Out of this 3/7 means 3/7 into 7/8i. So B has invested 3/8i for 3/4 of the time. So total time is 3. So he has invested for 3/4 of the time, and C has invested the rest of the capital. So what is the rest of the capital? So here I by 8 plus 3 by 8 means 4 by I by 8 means I by 2 is over. So the rest of the capital is I by 2, and he invests for the whole time. So find the share of B in the total profit if total profit is 50,000. So now what is the ratio of profits? I told no, I into T. So here see 1 by 8 into 1 by 4. So 1 by 32 is to, so this is the ratio of profit. 3 by 8 into 3 by 4. So 9 by 32 into 1 by 2 into 1. So 1 by 2. So multiply with 32 on all sides. So So 1 is to 9 is to 6 into 2 is 16. So they are asking us to find the share of B. B is this A, B, C, right? So 9 by total ratio 9 plus 1 10 plus 16 26. So what is the total profit into 52,000? So 26 on that 26 2000. So share of B is 18,000. Okay, the next topic is clocks, and there will not be any problems in this. I just want to touch upon a few formulas which I felt important and which might be asked in the exam. So this is the formula: theta is equal to modulus of 30h minus 11 by 2m. This is used to find out the angle between hours hand and minutes hand. See, for example, let's say when the time is 5:10, what is the angle between hours hand and minutes hand? So we can find out by using this formula. So theta is equal to 30 into hours is 5, right? So 150 minus 11 by 2 into 10, 5. So 150 minus 55, which is 95 degrees. So like this. So next is coincidence. See, coincidence means like the hours hand and minutes hand will be, the angle between hours hand and minutes hand will be 0 degrees. So this is called coincidence. So this happens 11 times in 12 hours and 20 times in one day, because when we see a clock, see between 11 and 1 it will only happen once at exactly at 12, and rest of the times like between 1 and 2 once, 2 and 3 once, 3 and 4 once. So like this in 12 hours it will happen for 11 times coincidence, and in one day it will happen for 22 times. So this is the formula. This is the formula for coincidence. Like for example, see between 2 p.m. like between 2 and 3 means like this is 2 and this is 3, right? Between 2 and 3, at what time the coincidence happens means the angle between the shorthand like minutes hand and hours hand will be 0 degrees. So it will be this formula. So at 2 120 by 11 minutes, 2 hours 120 by 11 minutes, the angle between the minutes hand and hours hand will be 0. So it means, and one more thing is, this coincidence happens after every 65 5 by 11 minutes, means 720 by 11, which is also can be written as 65 5 by 11 minutes. So after every 65 5 by 11 minutes, the angle between hours hand and minutes hand will become 0. See, for example, see between 1 and 2 it will be 0 degrees at 160 by 11, and between 2 and 3 it will be at 120 by 11. See, the difference between the time is, there is 1 hour difference, 60 minutes plus 120 minus 60 by 11, 60 by 11. So which is nothing but 720 by 11. So for every 720 by 11 minutes once, the angle between the hours hand and minutes hand will become 0. And this is the formula to find out the time at which the angle between hours hand and minutes hands will be 0. So between 2 and like between h and h plus 1 hours, like 2 3 or 3 to 4, at this time h is to 60 by 11 into h, the angle between hours hand and minutes hand will be 0. Just remember this formula. And next is opposite, 180 degrees. So means the angle between the minutes hand and hours hand will be 180. So the same concept, it happens 11 times in 12 hours and 22 times in a day. So between any time, like between 2 or 3 or between h and h plus 1 hours, this is the formula. H is to 60 by 11 into h plus or minus 6. So at this time the angle between the minutes hand and hours hand will be 180 degrees. So if the time is before 6, see for example say between 4 to 5 or 2 to 3, so the sign should be positive. Like, so if the time is after 6, like 7 to 8 or 8 to 9, between 8 and 9, or between 6, between 9 and 10, we should take negative sign. I'll explain again. See this opposite means the angle between the minutes hand and hours hand should be 180 degrees. So it happens 11 times in 12 hours and 22 times in a day. So between any time like 2 to 3, let's say between h to h plus 1 hours, at this time means at h hours and 60 by 11 h plus or minus 6 minutes, the angle between the minutes hand and hours hand will be 180 degrees. So we will take plus sign when the time is less than 6. Like if they are asked before between 2 to 3 or 4 to 5 or 3 to 4, we will take plus. If the time is after 6, means like between 7 and 8, between 8 and 9, we will take minus. So this will be the formula. So for example, see, between 4 and 5, when will be the, at what time the angle between minutes hand and hours hand will be 180. So simple. So this is the time, right? 4 is to 60 by 11 into 4 plus 6, because it is less than 6, we use plus. So 4 at 4 hours and 600, like 4 plus 6 is 10, right? So 600 by 11 minutes, the angle will be 180 degrees. The same, it happens every 65 by 11 minutes. So next is perpendicular, means the angle between the hours hand and minutes hand is 90 degrees. This can happen 22 times in 12 hours, because if we see the hours hand like this, so the minutes hand can be like this, also 90 degrees, and if it is like this, it is also 90 degrees. Means between every 1 hour it happens two times, and at 3 and 9 it will be happen only one time. So out of 12 hours it will happen 22 times overall, and in one day it will happen 44 times. Just remember this. And what is the formula? So between h and h plus 1 hour, at h is to 60 by 11 h plus or minus 3, it will be 90 degrees. So as I told, between any hour, two possibilities will be there, such that the angle between the hours hand and minutes hand will be 90. So that's why plus or minus. So see, for example, between 7 and 8, at these two times the angle between the hours hand and minutes hand will be 90 degrees. So that's why we are taking plus or minus sign here. Means for every hour, like between 7 or 8 or 8 or 9, between every 1 hour, there will be two possibilities where the angle between the minutes hand and hours hand will be 90 degrees. That's why we are taking plus or minus 3. So this is the example. Between 7 and 8, the formula will be like 7. If 7 is substituted, 7 plus 3, 7 600 by 11, or 7 240 by 11. So for example, between 7 and 8, at these two times, the angle between the hours hand and minutes hand will be 90 degrees. So which we obtained by using this formula. So these are the few important things about the clocks. And with this, I will end the video here. And I wish all the best to everyone, and thanks a lot.